EA.
All right. All right, first of all, and some of your questions are going to be the same, and that's because we play you off of each other when we do the interviews. Explain to us how you became sponsors of Nixon.
Well, I would like to go back to the friends that we met at Maximo Church, the Haitian folks that led the prayer service at Maximo Church, and they became fast friends with us, and they shared with us some of the needs in Haiti, and they would come for dinner, and we would just talk, and it was such a mystery to us as to what we could do. And at one point I actually told them that we could support it financially, and they said, well, we don't want your money. And that even made it more confusing a picture. And the opportunity came for us to go to Haiti with Pastor Dion of the New Destiny Church, and we visited Don and Doris Peavy at the Ebenezer Glen Orphanage. And again, we went down there with an air of wonderment. What's going to happen? What is this? And the 3 or 4 days we spent down there literally changed our lives. As Judy said, we just became so aware of the desperate needs of these people in Haiti. And Doris introduced us to a couple of children with special medical needs because I'm a physician, and Nixon was one of these, and she inquired about what was his condition and what should be done. And at that point, not much of it registered with me. There was so much going on. But as I came home and I reviewed the pictures, and discussed it with Judy, and her working for an ophthalmologist, we decided to get a consult with Dr. Slonim. And at that point, he told us that this child was destined for blindness if it were not corrected, and it's a fairly straightforward surgical procedure could reverse the droopy eyelids. And so at that point we became inspired to seek out all the necessary bits and pieces for him to come to America. That included obtaining a visa, it included obtaining a physician, a hospital, anesthesia, and some money. So the contributors basically were Dr. Slonim and the Tampa Bay Presbytery through Maximo Church, providing traveling funds, and the anesthesia group at the Tampa Ambulatory Surgery Center. And once we had all these pieces in place, Doris was instrumental in obtaining a medical visa through the American Consulate in Haiti. And that was a lot of work because they have very strict stipulations about who gets to come and who doesn't. But step by step, things fell into place. It was like a carpet was rolling out in front of us. And we were 100% convinced that this was the hand of God leading us in this direction. And lo and behold, it was only really 1 week before surgery that the last little piece fell into place, and Missionary Flights International brought the family to the Bay Area, and surgery was done on Monday.
And now, is this something that you may look into doing again in the future for someone?
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, we already have a tentative case in mind, which would be orthopedic, a young child with some rather severe deformities, which would need extensive surgery as opposed to the fairly non-invasive surgery that Nixon underwent. But a service-based foundation is very fascinating to me. Not based on money, but based on people who are willing and eager to give their services on someone's behalf.
How much do you think Nixon having this surgery, how much do you think this is going to change his life? What is this going to do for him?
Well, really, that's one of the unique characteristics of his particular condition. A very simple condition that almost seems inconsequential on first look. even to me as a physician. But yet, the pathway is devastating for him, and had this been overlooked, he would be blind in a year, and he would be condemned to leading a very helpless life in Haiti, where there's very little opportunity as it is. But now, under the care of Doris and Don, and the privilege that he has of sight, we feel that the miracle will continue, and that he will be able to grow into a productive and have a prosperous life.
What does it do for you personally? How do you feel personally knowing that you have helped that child? Yeah, I mean, went out of your way to help that child. How does it personally?
Well, as Judy said, the gratification is to be part of this team, from our Haitian friends to Doris and Dawn and the Maximo Presbyterian. The broad perspective of people working together to get just a little something done and to make a difference is probably one of the most gratifying experiences of my life.
Do you consider yourself an everyday hero?
Well, again, my wife answered that question. I think a hero is a person who does without thinking. If I think of the heroes of our past, they didn't contemplate being a hero. The badge of heroism comes from doing, and personally, I don't consider myself a hero, but I'm very pleased that to wear that badge.
Perfect.
Okay.
Excellent job.
Very good.
See there?